Well, here I am at Rustland Cemetery on Father's Day. I'm doing these videos because I think it's probably important to have this collection for my grandkids and for their kids, so that we have some memory, some things other than just memories. But I'm at Rustland. This is my mom, her memorial, and this is my dad. And it's really a beautiful area. They have this big, huge tree, which Dad picked this area out when Mom died because he wanted a really nice place for them. The fountain over there is usually prettier. It's usually a fountain, but right now I think with all the rain, everything's wet and grass is overgrown here. Usually the grass isn't quite as overgrown, but this is the second Father's Day that I'm spending without my dad, and it's hard, but yet again it's heartwarming to know that he's with my mom, love of his life. Mom died almost 5 years ago, and Mom died almost 6 years ago, and Dad died 2 years ago. 1 year ago, sorry. I lose track of time. I don't know who comes and visits. I'm sure my brother comes and visits when he can. I don't think of this place as depressing. I think of it as just a way to kind of keep in touch. I know they're not really here, they're not in the ground, but it's just a place to go to remember them. And it's sad, but it's not depressing because I know that they're both happy together. It's kind of warm outside, not too bad. What I love is this shade tree is just so beautiful that casts a shadow over where they lay. And Mom loved the shade. The sun was not her friend. She had many cases of skin cancer, and thank God it wasn't the bad kind. But she loved the shade. She loved to be outdoors, and she loved the shade. But sun just wasn't her friend. So anyway, it's hard not having my dad for Father's Day, but it was harder seeing him sit and grieve for my mom. So it's bittersweet. He was the best dad in the world. He loved me unconditionally. He taught me to love. He taught me faith. He taught me to work hard. One of his sayings, when people would say that you're lucky, John, because you have a good job and you have money in the bank and you have a beautiful wife, and he'd say, no, he says, the harder I work, the luckier I get. And I always remember that. My dad always taught me to work hard because he worked hard. He was poor, had nothing. But he made something of himself. He joined the Air Force in 1952. When he left the Air Force, he left only because he wanted to be with his family and didn't want to do all the traveling that you have to when you're in the Air Force. But he still loved flying planes. He built model airplanes. In his older years, he used to fly them. They used to do combat competitions, and that was always fun to go and see that. Have a lot of memories, a lot of good memories, all good memories. And I'm so fortunate to have had such a loving father. There's so many girls that don't have that privilege and that blessing. I had a wonderful, loving mother that she loved me unconditionally also, and my brother. It's like we couldn't do any wrong. She would fight tooth and nail even if we were wrong, she would fight tooth and nail to protect us. And I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm so fortunate to have had such wonderful parents that were together all their life. I mean, they were truly, truly in love all their life. Hold hands, sit next to each other, just love on each other from high school until my mom passed away almost 5 years ago. It's just unbelievable to have seen that, and it's been a privilege and an honor for me to be their daughter. And they always made me feel loved, and I never doubted that for a moment. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful. So that's about it for my Father's Day 2016. And I love you, Dad. I love you, Mom. Over and out.